Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for February 2026. These readings are for my subscribers and followers. I connect better to your energy that way. At the end, I will be pulling from my name deck. If you would like your name added, you could do so by becoming a Patreon member. We will be using my Romance Angel Oracle deck, my Wisdom of the Night Oracle deck, and my last Unicorn Tarot deck. We will start off with money messages and then move into love. If you would like a personal reading, check out my description box below. There you'll find access to all my socials. So now let's dive in and see what messages Spirit has for you. All right. Keep in mind, these readings are for the collective, so only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never try to force anything to fit. It's really important. There could just be a small message in here for you or a bigger message. So you'll know if it's your reading. For the name deck, when I pull those cards at the end, that will be for the money messages and the love messages. Okay, so it's an overall review. So keep that in mind. These are timeless readings, so whenever you find this message is when you're supposed to hear it. Feel free to comment below and let me know like what kind of message you want to hear in regards to love. Like, do you want to hear about new love? Would you like to hear about like an ex or something? I do take into consideration what energies you guys want to focus on. Of course, majority will rule, so just keep that in mind. Okay. So let's get started. Spirit, please connect me with Pisces babies. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What is going on for the Pisces collective in regards to their money? We have denial. Okay. Message. Oh, okay, yeah, so that's basic. I mean, that's very straightforward. It looks like you're going to be receiving a message and it's denying something. This could be anything. It could be obviously of something of importance, but it could be like school. It could be if you guys are like receiving government assistance or something, that could be something that is being denied for you. Because like there's paperwork missing or there's just something that needs to be added. Let's see what else. High Priestess of Fire. I do feel like when you get this denial, I feel like you're going to be rather mad. I feel like you're going to be on edge. I am picking up on somebody could be on food stamps. They are talking about the grapes right here. Interesting. So, and if it's not you that's applying, maybe it's just like for your household, maybe like someone in your household, if you live with parents or if you are like your spouse is applying or something. I feel like there's going to be some kind of denial. Can you tell me more? This could even be like taxes or something. We have choices. Interesting. Okay. This could also be like, for some of you, not all of you, this could be like you didn't get the job that you wanted. And so now you have to go back to the drawing board and you're kind of like freaking out kind of deal. Chaos. Reminder. Interesting. Okay. Remember to stay calm. Try to stay calm as you can, cool and collective as much as possible right now. It feels like there's some kind of block. It feels like there's some reason why you're not getting whatever you're applying for or trying to get. I feel like there's a block that's in place and it needs to be removed. There's some kind of obstacle here. Tell me more. Trapped. You feel like trapped in this situation, like you can't catch a break, and we have love. Okay. They're saying try to focus and center your energy around love. Love energy instead of like freaking out. Try to ground yourself as best as you can. I'm feeling like a lot of anxiety. Yeah, something that you've been trying to get. It, like I said, it could be like some kind of financial help. It could be a new job. Something to do with your finances. I just feel like it's going to be denied because like paperwork is missing or something, and that needs to be taken care of. If it's like applying for assistance, if it's for a job, it's saying like you're missing like credentials or like something, like some kind of skill that they're looking for, and you don't have that particular thing that they're looking for, so that's why they're denying you. This could have already happened is what they're telling me. If it hasn't happened, it could happen soon. They want you to get a bigger like perspective. They're showing me the hawk. You are protected either way. This is trying to align you onto a whole new like timeline, a whole new path for you. You weren't supposed to be stuck on this path. You weren't supposed to be stuck doing whatever you were applying for. You're supposed to be going towards a different direction and be greater. Okay, there's something else that's waiting for you. And they want you to know that you deserve more. They want you to love yourself and know that you deserve more. And that's why this whole situation isn't working out for whatever reason. If you are missing some kind of documentations for like help or whatever for like FAFSA or food stamps or medical, even social security, also I'm hearing, make sure you like double check and try to get as much of that stuff in as soon as possible. And make sure if you are going through like DES or something, make sure you keep the receipts. Normally there's like receipts or something that they give you, like, okay, you filed this paper on this day. Normally like they stamp it or something. But make sure you keep those just in case like they try to say, oh, you never turned it in. Okay, that way you have proof. Especially going into Mercury retrograde, I feel like that's a big thing. There's stuff that could get lost in the mail. Man, I didn't expect it to be such a heavy message today. Okay. So let's see what else Spirit has to say about this situation. Yeah, see, things are trying to change around. They're trying to change everything. They're trying to change everything for you. I do feel like there's resistance on your end. You don't want it to happen. I do feel like you're going to hit this breakthrough. You're going to figure this out. And later down the road, I feel like you're going to be like, oh, this is why this had to happen, so this better thing could come in. Even if it's like giving you the motivation to get a better job, or it's going to, whatever this denial, whatever this like horrible thing is, it's like a blessing hidden in disguise and you don't see it yet. Okay. It feels like in the long run you're going to be happy, but as of right now, you're kind of like, you're really stressed. This definitely, yeah, lack of money mindset. This could be like taxes. Maybe you don't get taxes right away. Yeah, there's some kind of conflict with whatever this is. You're finding something out. And I feel like this is what's going to rile you up and put you into like a negative mindset. And that's why they're calling on you to have love and compassion for yourself and for like the whole situation. And I know that's hard to comprehend because you're so mad at the whole situation. Again, this is trying to move you in a new direction. What? I feel like you're really going to be in your head and like scared of what's going to happen. They want you to know that you're strong enough to get through this, that you need to like shoo this fear-based thoughts away. Notice how the unicorn is making the devil, the bull, go into the ocean because she like stood up and she's like, no, I'm not going to let you push me around. Okay, so they're asking you to gain your power back, not allow this to affect you as much as it has. I do feel like it's a lesson in some way. You're smart. You're going to figure this out. Things will turn around for you, but you need to look at all of your options. Man, yeah, this is a huge burden for you. Damn, I'm so sorry that you're going through this. Yeah, this is a huge burden. It's calling you to step into your power and to take charge on like, okay, so this has happened, how am I going to handle it? Make sure you keep your head cool, you know what I mean? A lot of fire energy. You could have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, or Sag. But I feel like this bull has shown up 3 times now, so a lot of anger for things not going right. Tell me more. And we have love, and now we have lovers. They're wanting you again, they want you to step out of this ferocious energy and into love energy. It's so weird. They want you to heal this. You might have a short fuse. You might get overwhelmed really easily. You might have anxiety. It's really interesting. You're gonna heal from this whole situation though. Can you tell me more, like what's gonna happen? What is some advice? You're gonna have more options available to you that you need to look at. Yeah, you don't see them yet. You have more options. So it's like once you get into a calmer, yeah, see, Knight of Cups, there's going to be an offer coming in. So the thing is that once you like clear your head, calm yourself down, and like reevaluate the whole situation, ground yourself and be like, okay, everything's going to be fine. This is like a puzzle and I need to figure it out. I need to figure out, okay, what are my options? Once you like heal this temper, this anger that you have, I feel like that's when it's like the sun is coming out of the clouds is what they're showing me. It's going to be a whole new step into the right direction. You could even have like a partner that's going to help you. That's a possibility too. Somebody that you love. It doesn't have to be like romantic wise. It could be like family or friends or something. They could offer some kind of advice or even like financial help or whatever it is that is needed. Okay. But you do have options. You just can't see clearly right now because there's fog, because you're in this anger. They're showing me like when there's a lot of heat, like steam fills the room and it's kind of hard to see. Once you allow that to like settle, things become clearer and you'll be okay. Interesting. Okay. I feel like you've dealt with a lot of this kind of stuff throughout your life. And that's why you're so angry. You're like, why can't something just go correct? Why does it have to be an issue? So I do feel like somebody's going to come in and try to help you, and you're going to have like trust issues, and you're going to be like, okay, what's the catch? Or, okay, but like, I still don't see how this could be a positive thing. You need to start like rewiring your mind and believe that like positive things are possible. It's just the situation isn't panning out to how you were expecting it to pan out. Yeah, see a tower. You're wondering when the next tower is going to fall. You're kind of worried. More than worried. Again, it's telling me that for whatever reason, whatever you were applying for, it wasn't something that was supposed to stay in your life. There was another path better for you that was actually going to, be more prosperous for you. And that's why this other thing had to fall, so you can move in that direction. Something that's going to be very passionate. 6 of Coins. As long as you show positive energy, the universe is going to give you positive energy. 2 of Coins, yeah, balancing yourself out, getting out of the mental fog. And 3 of Coins, yeah. So you're going to get through this. Your spirit guides are trying to help you. It's like build. They're saying help build. Trying to help you back build whatever the situation is. So everything's going to turn out okay. It's just you're being like rerouted onto a whole nother path. So I hope this helped. I'm sorry it was such a heavy reading. I have to call it like I see it, and that's what I see, okay? It was very direct with these 2 cards, the denial and message. The numbers 14, 45, 9, 5, 34, 46, 28, and 10 could be important. This could be May, September, and any of those other numbers, like those could be the days, or this could be how old you are, or something significant about one of these or multiple numbers, Okay. So we also have, they're also saying like you can take these numbers and like do 14. So 1 plus 4, that's 5. 5 could be important. We have 5 over here. 5 means change. 9 means like a cycle is starting to end. It's gotten to the tipping point and it's like starting to end. You're starting to break free from it. And then we have 4 plus 5, which is 9. So 9, 9, yeah. 3 and 4, that's 7, which stands for like luck. 6 and 4, that's 10. Again, ending of an old cycle, beginning of a new. 8 and 2 is 10, so 10, 10 could be important. And then we have 10 over here too, which 1 and 0 is 1. So new beginnings is 1, which we do have the Fool, which is 1. Okay, so any of those numbers could be important. We do have Aries, Scorpio on the board, Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn energy, and then we have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. So any of these could be important. Highlight on fire energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sag, because that did pop out in the oracle as well. So take that as you will. We're going to move into the focus messages. So make sure you think of 2 questions. Label them 1 and 2. Also, make sure you check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements as well. You can get the free birth chart online. I think it's astrologycafe.com. But you could just type into Google like free birth chart, and then enter your information, and that will tell you. But there might be another message in a different reading for you, so just keep that in mind. They are bringing up Saturn, so maybe look up your Saturn placement. Like if your Saturn is in, like, say, Aries, go check out the Aries reading. There could be a message in there for you. I always do money and love. So, okay. So think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. The order they pop out is the order they will be answered. If you need more time, pause the video. Pisces. Shit. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, we have breakthrough, message in a bottle. You're gonna, yeah, we were talking about all that. You're gonna get a message. You're gonna have a breakthrough about this whole situation. Lack of money. Could be like lack of FAFSA or something. It's a possibility. Lack of money for school. Okay. Interesting. Maybe a certain job is going to require you to go to school. And you're like, how in the hell am I supposed to do that? Because I don't have the money to do it. You're going to find ways to proceed towards school. There's going to be a way to get money to do it. Okay. Your first answer is no. We have new beginnings are coming in for you. A friend could be important. That could be one of your options that's coming in. Maybe your friend has some good advice on like how to get money for whatever you're trying to get into. You need to stay faithful to yourself, faithful to your like if you're going for a goal, you need to keep continuing to fight for that goal, because the universe is going to put tests for you to see if you're actually serious or if you're going to just like give up. So it's important for you to continue to keep fighting for this if this is what you truly want. The universe will move mountains for you if you decide that like you want this to happen. Reignite that spark. Your second answer is yes. We have a message in a bottle. Obviously, that's going to be that denial message, whatever that is. A breakthrough is going to happen after you get that message. We have rising sign. You could be a rising sign Pisces. June is going to happen. June is going to happen. Okay, so something's going to happen in June. I said June's going to happen. Something's going to happen in June. This could happen in June, but June is Gemini and let's see, Gemini and Cancer. So, and the thing is that we do have this lover's energy, like I was talking about, turning your whole mindset around and into like loving energy. And even the love card up here too, 1010, could be important again. But the lovers is a Gemini card. June is Gemini. Okay, so there's emphasis right there. So June is going to happen. This loving energy that's going to come in. I feel like you're going to fall in love with life again after this hurdle. Like things are going to finally work out for you. So you need to stay positive and keep going. Just look at all your options available to get through this. Okay. Stop and think. See, that's what I mean. Stop and think. Allow that fog to, like that mental fog to dissipate and for you to gain clarity so that you can go ahead and move forward. They're bringing up fluorite. Fluorite is great for keeping like calm and peace and clearing the mind of mental fog. Okay. So I recommend having this on you. You could have it like in a bracelet. You could have it like even a stone. If you're a girl, put in your bra, you know, it's very common. Don't forget it's there. If it falls, it can break. But yeah, I do recommend like keeping fluorite on you in some form. That way, even in your pocket, that way it keeps you calm and balanced is what they're telling me. Okay. We do have Cancer. So Cancer is important. That is June. So it could be Cancer season when things happen. It could be Gemini season. Something specific is going to happen in June. But Cancer is June and July. Miscommunication, like I was saying, for some of you, it could be like a missing letter or a missing piece of paper. Miscommunication, maybe I don't know, maybe something was written down and it was wrong in the system. And maybe that's why there is this denial coming through, but there is some kind of issue. 555, change, something new is coming in, just like I had stated about the numbers above here, 5. And 999, release, let go of what no longer serves you. We were talking about that. The ending of old cycles, it's time to release and let go. Take that leap, go towards this new situation. Okay. Could be school. So again, you could be getting denied from a job because you don't have the right credentials. Maybe you need to go back to school to earn those credentials so that you can move forward in the business that you're trying to get into. Take that as you will. It's going to apply to some of you, not all of you. We have cheater. Okay, so it kind of feels you could have been you might feel like you've been cheated out of something. Things just didn't work out like how you thought they would. Okay. Getting another storyline on where somebody could have been filling out for the same job or something, and they cheated. They possibly either there's a set assessment and they cheated off of you, or it's they wrote down stuff that they didn't know anything about, like skills and all that kind of stuff. Like they were making stuff up on the paperwork. If it wasn't them, it could have been you. You'll know the answer to that one, but could be why you got denied. But it feels like somebody tried to cheat the system. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You'll know how that applies. We have 111, intuition, trust your gut and listen to your heart. So it's important for you to follow your intuition. Now, remind you, intuition and ego are two separate things. Just because you feel like you need to rush into something out of fear does not mean that's your intuition. It means that's your ego and you're going based off of fearful thoughts. Okay, so it's important to stop and think okay, which direction should I go in next before making a move? New job. So you have a new job coming in. I do feel like, again, I feel like somebody applied for a new job, they were denied, and it's because they need more schooling. Okay, Spirit is saying you should take that leap to get those skills if that is the case. Grandma could be important. She could have some helpful advice for you. You could be dealing with a twin flame. Twin flame is all about growth and everything. I will make sure to post that onto the board. It's also, they're saying, facing your shadow side in order for you to experience growth. So take that as you will. You'll know if you're in a twin flame relationship. It's not going to apply to everyone. We have Taurus, which is May and April. They are coming back correct. This could be your twin flame coming back. If you are in separation with them, they could be coming back correct. Maybe you guys have had a couple of cycles where, on and off, separation. If you're a twin flame, you know what I'm talking about. But it does look like they could be coming back correct this time. Maybe getting more grounded and steady. It's Taurus energy right there. But yeah, we have April Taurus. But yeah, April is Taurus and Aries. We have Leo, which is August and September. Father could be important. And then we have divine timing. If your father is on the other side, they're dropping in saying hello. This could be the father of your child. Your twin flame could be. Father could also be helpful. Maybe that's one of your options. Maybe going to your grandma or your father, even grandfather is what they were saying. Maybe they have some helpful advice for you to go to them and ask hey, what should I do? This is my situation. Maybe they'll help clear up some of that mental fog. So yeah, this was your career reading. We're going to take a short break and then get into your love reading. This concludes the career portion of this reading. Before we move into the love portion of this reading, I want to share a little about Moonlight Studios. Moonlight Studios is my creative space where spirituality, storytelling, and animal protection come together. From intuitive tarot readings to my children's book Crystal Beast and my handmade crocheted jungle babies and other creations, each piece is created with intention. 15% of proceeds go directly to rainforest conservation and animal sanctuaries. If you feel called to support conscious creations that give back, you can explore everything through the Moonlight Studios website linked below. Now let's move into the love portion of your reading and see what messages Spirit has for you. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, welcome to your love reading. Okay, so this portion will be for my subscribers and followers, just like my career portion of the reading. I do connect better with your energy that way. If there's a specific reading that you would like to see on my channel, make sure to comment below so I know what kind of energies to focus on for next month. This could be new love, if you want to know info on your exes, if you're single and just want to see what's going to be coming in for you, just drop a message down below in the comments. Let me know what you're looking for. Majority will rule, so keep that in mind. Okay. So let's get started. Spirit, can you tell me what is coming in for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Emphasis on Venus. Make sure you check out my other videos too. When it comes, especially for your Venus sign, when it comes to these love messages, because they will help you. Okay. Venus is all about the love placement, your love life. Of course, your main sign, your sun sign could also relate, but I feel like the energy is stronger with Venus when it comes to love, but yeah. Okay. These are timeless messages. Whenever you're supposed to hear it is when you will see this message, okay? So far we have passion. It is safe for you to love, let go of control issues. Okay, so you might be, I kind of get like you're holding back from someone. You might be kind of like careful in like who you sleep with, because let's face it, there's a lot of players in this world. Especially with dating nowadays, so you might be kind of like cautious on who you let into your life. You're trying to call in your soulmate. We have heart-to-heart conversations. We do have separation. Okay, anything else? What they're telling me with the yeah, so you have trust issues when it comes to people. What they're telling me with the separation and heart-to-heart conversations, I feel like you're just not able, you haven't been able to find that person that you connect with, someone who like you can fully trust, someone that you feel is your soulmate, like your end all be all. And I feel like that's why you're holding back. You're like, I don't want to get involved and get my heart hurt over some people that are just trying to like pull one over on me and just do a fling. Okay. So that's what I feel is happening in this situation. But they are asking you to call in your soulmate at this time. They're telling you to, get out there, date, get to know people, and try not to be too scared, because when you're too scared and you don't have trust in the universe, that makes it where you close off and you're not really able to fully get to know somebody because you're closed off. So also, if you're in scared energy, your person who's meant for you is also going to be matching that frequency. So they're going to be doing the same thing. You're not going to fully know if this person is your soulmate because you're not letting anyone in. So just be careful on that. That's what they just told me. Okay. I do feel like people have done a lot of things behind your back. They're telling me that with the trust. They're showing me his hand. His hand is behind her back, like stabbed in the back is what I'm getting. And the thing is, the angels right here, they're telling you, hey, we got you. Like, you're protected. You're going to be okay. These people that hurt you, yeah, they hurt you. And obviously, yeah, it's going to hurt. But they got you. You're going to be okay. They're also saying there is someone out there for you. They're showing me this red cloth that's around her. It's reminding me of the red string of fate. With the red string of fate, yeah, warrior. You've been through a lot. I feel like that's important. But with the red string of fate, that's all about like having the faith that spirit has created certain people in your life that are significant to you, the love of your lives, you know. And normally, honestly, you do have a couple. You don't just have one. Um, you go through life, and each person brings a different experience to your life, and some are good, some are bad. But like either way, they were supposed to be on your path for a reason. Um, so that's what they're telling me. Okay. Yeah. Eventually, you will find that end all be all, your lifetime partner, but this is like a journey for you. So you're supposed to experience and enjoy the journey, you know. And as you're going through this and learning some hard lessons, like, okay, that was a lesson. It wasn't supposed to take over my life. You know what I mean? Supposed to learn something from it. Okay, this wasn't my person. Okay, next. You know, Ariana Grande is popping on in my head. Her song Next is important. And even in that song, she was talking about like self-love. Like one of the lessons that you're learning is that you need to love yourself. So yeah, but there's a lot of chaos right now. And I feel like that has to do with the passion. It's like you're trying to decipher what is passion and what is actually love. Um, and that's why you're being so cautious, because I feel like they're showing me only the one tornado on this card, but for me, I'm seeing multiple tornadoes on the card. They're showing me one, two, three, four, about five, no, four, about four tornadoes in the card. They're talking in my ear. Sorry. You're going to be able to maneuver through this. You just need to trust in the angels and that you're being protected in the guidance. If you see crows a lot, that could be a thing too. Protection, ravens even. But you've been through a lot. Okay, so tell me more. Fulfillment. You're trying to like find that person that is going to fulfill you, you know, your end all be all again. And what spirit is trying to tell you is that it's not just about this person that's supposed to be your end all be all, but it's the journey in general. They can't stop talking about this. It's you experiencing all these different things, you having a full life, you being able to meet all these different people, and like finding out who you are, finding out where you fit in, even who you should be with, you know. But yeah, that's what they're telling me. Sorry if you hear my stomach growling. I haven't eaten today, so like I'm starving. Risk, yeah. See, it's a risk that you have to take. Trying to find out who you are, who you belong with, who's your person. Movement forward. It's complicated. You could have been dealing with a lot of like situationships. Not gonna lie. Complicated relationships even. It's like you gained feelings for these people and you thought they were for real, and it turned out that you guys were very like sexually driven, but it never actually fulfilled you. It never actually went into love. They're saying you need to have these heart to heart conversations though. You need to get to know people. Don't close off because you don't trust. Make sure you have your boundaries up. Like, don't just go sleeping with everyone. Because the thing is that like if you make them work for it, that's how you're going to be able to decipher who's actually like for real and who's not. So make sure, yeah, you put like, I guess put a test to give them a test. Individuality, yeah, you're finding who you are. Again, fulfillment and finding out who you are as a person by having all these different experiences, by you learning about the world and meeting all these different interesting people. See, the student, you're learning about all this kind of stuff. You're learning how to take risk. You just gotta be smart with it, okay? So yeah, obviously don't sleep with them. Like keep moving forward, getting to know them, talking to them, but don't like end up in bed with them after like the first date or first couple of dates. Make sure you like hold off for a while until you know, like, okay, this feels like this person could be the one. Unless you want to just have fun, that's fine too. You know, that song, Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, is popping up in my mind. Okay. So, but yeah, it really just depends. Like, it's like, okay, do I see this going further or do I see there's some roadblocks? But make sure that you keep continuing to open up, telling, like, learning about them learning about you. And then when you feel comfortable enough, then that's when you are vulnerable and decide to take it to a passionate level. Okay. The numbers 9, 20, 31, 2, 29, 11, 47, and 1 could be important. Okay. We also have the numbers 2, 4, 2 again, 2 again, 2 again. So 222, yeah. Actually, we have more than so 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, 2 is coming into alignment with who you should be with, who you are as a person, what fulfills you, what fulfills your heart and your soul purpose, you know? Okay. Tarot, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this Pisces collective. Putting an ending to a whole situation. Okay, wow. I am getting that some of you might actually be coming out of like a relationship, long-term relationship, could have been marriage. Um, but that's not for everyone, obviously. But I do feel like you are coming out of a cycle of where you no longer want to be playing the field. Like it's like, okay, I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to stop like having all these flings and stuff. I want to actually, you know, they're saying let go, let God. But I want to actually like take life more seriously. I want to settle down. I'm getting older, kind of deal. Let go, let God. Let go of control issues. So like it's great to say like, okay, this is what I want next to my life. But don't keep it so tight knit where you're not going out and trying to find out more information about people. Like dating is still important. Just like if you want to be controlling about something, just don't fall in bed. Okay, you know, control that aspect of it, but don't control like the heart to heart conversations. Like continue to let yourself get to know these people. But we do have 10 of coins and Hierophant. So yeah, this is definitely about building something stable and ending an old process. Again, you've been hurt in the past and it's like you're like, okay, I need to start over new. I want to go in a new direction. I don't want to focus on the old hurt. It's been a long time coming. Okay. And it's like you've been waiting a while and you've been strong through this whole thing. I think this warrior that's right here, I feel like it's really put you to the test on like how much you're putting up with, you know, with this whole situation in love. It does look like a wedding is coming in. It does look like marriage is going to be on the table, okay? Celebrations are going to be had. You're going to find your person if you haven't already. They could be a King of Cups. So they're going to match, or this could just be you. So that's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer energy. So I feel like either if this is you or them, I feel like there's a lot of emotion within you, and like you're going to have a lot of emotions for this person. Four of Cups. I do get that you're kind of like reluctant on dating. I feel like you're kind of Kind of fed up, like you don't know if you can deal with it anymore. You're tired. Yeah, that's why I'm yawning. You're tired. um, yeah, towers. You're tired of tower after tower after tower. It's like your heart has been worn thin and you're tired of dealing with all that crap and you just want to be at peace and be in your new life and with your soulmate. Spirit, can you tell me who this soulmate is that's coming in for them if they haven't already come in? Page of Coins. So right away, you're going to know that this person is wanting to build something stable with you. I do feel like this is a new person. They could be younger. Oh, wow. Okay. So you're going to have multiple. I feel like there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming towards you or an Aries, Leo, Sag. I do feel like so one of these could hurt you. Can you tell me more about that? Change. Tell me more. Okay, clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Right. Okay. So careful not to move too fast. Okay, careful not to get your heart involved too fast. Make sure you get to know this person first. I do feel like you have two suitors right here that could be coming in for you. I do feel like one of them is going to change your life and it's going to lead you to this wish fulfillment. But I do feel like there's some kind of heartbreak, some kind of hurt if you rush too fast. There's going to be an offer. Can you tell me more? I do feel like you're going to know. Your intuition is going to tell you because this is going to be like bringing you back to a situation you've already been in. And it's going to be like a reminder like, oh, well, I moved this fast before and this is what happened. So it's like you're going to be able to see that. You're going to be able to like know, okay, this doesn't feel right because I've already learned this lesson before and I shouldn't like go in this direction because it got me hurt last time. Yeah, be guarded. Be guarded towards whoever makes you feel. If you feel like you can't trust them, if your intuition is telling you something, you need to listen to it. Especially since you're a Pisces, man. Like Pisces are really good at knowing who's right and who's wrong. Again, though, don't close off so much where you don't have these heart to heart conversations with people, though. You don't want to say, okay, I'm going to stop dating. You don't want to do that because your soulmate's trying to come in, but there's just like some karmics that you have to go through in order to get to your soulmate. So it'll be fine. I'll post soul connections on the board so that you know what that is. You're in hangman energy right now, and that's because you are feeling depressed and defeated. You don't know what you should do. Look, see, they're clarifying right here that there's going to be success. This is my success card, but you have to keep going. You have to keep fighting this fight. You're going to be able to maneuver through all of these suitors and get to who you are looking for, okay? The person that's going to fulfill your life. You just got to stay positive and keep going. Okay, so this is your reading. We will, let's see, we're going to do astrology. Let's see. So we do have Pisces energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and Aries, Pisces, Aquarius. So your person could be any of these. Emphasis on water. Interesting. Aries, not Aries, the Scorpio is pretty dominant in this reading. So it could be a Scorpio. But yeah. So things are going to turn around. Just stay positive. And be cautious. Like, use these lessons that you've learned from the past to benefit your future in finding the person that you're looking for. Okay, so we are going to move into your focus messages. Make sure you think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. The order they pop out is the order they will be answered in. If you need time, pause the video. Your first answer is yes. Okay, so like I said, 111, intuition, trust your intuition, listen to your heart. You're going to know, you're going to feel it. Grandma could be important. You could be a grandmother. You could be meeting a grandmother, your future person, depending on how old you are. This is for multiple Pisces, so take it as you will. But grandma could be on the other side even saying hi. Okay, we have March. Could be important. That is April, or sorry. That's Aries and Pisces. She could be a March Pisces. We have new beginnings that are coming in for you. Leo could be important. That's August and July. You have unfinished business with somebody. So careful on falling into bed with people because it does cause karmic attachments. Okay. They're talking about how, like, every time you do sleep with someone, you are creating a tie to that person, and it can, you take on their energy, and everything that is going on with them goes into your sacral chakra. So just be cautious on that. Make sure you cleanse that as much as you can. Keep it balanced. Wearing, let's see, orange, eating orange food. That could help you too, keeping that balanced and everything. But yeah, they're talking about that. So we have Sagittarius, which is December and November. 555, change, something new is coming in. So it's going to change. Like, it's not going to be the same forever. This new person that's coming in, you can trust them. We have Aquarius. That is, let's see, January and February. Your person's going to be faithful. 999, release, let go of what no longer serves you. So whoever was in the past, make sure you release them, let them go. You have a message in a bottle. So you have a message coming in here shortly. So expect it, especially if it's from like an ex during Mercury retrograde. That could be that unfinished business. So it's going to be up to you to clear that out if you feel like they're the one or not. We have Gemini, which is June and May. Pisces is popping up. So that is February and March. Let go and surrender of the old. Bring in the new. Let go and let God. They keep saying that. 777. Look, wonderful things are about to happen for you. So stay positive. Third party situation. So it does look like you've dealt with a third party situation in the past. Somebody could have cheated. Yeah. And that's probably why you don't trust. Okay. We have 444, protection. You are protected. Remember how I stated right here? No, right here. He was stabbing her in the back, and the angel was holding on to her like, hey, I got you. You're protected. So trust that you are protected. That's really important. Okay. Everything's going to be fine. You just have to trust in the universe and God more. We have Aries. So Aries is March and April. That could be important. We have September, which is Virgo and Leo. Yeah, so you dealt with a cheater in the past. So this third party situation over here, You need to release them, let them go, because they're still stuck in your energy. It's probably that unfinished business that you're dealing with. For some of you who were married, that one storyline I was picking up on, your spouse could have cheated on you. Just know that not everyone's going to treat you that way. Not everyone cheats. So it's just important that you decipher who's going to be good for you and who's not. We have mother. So person you meet could be a mother. You could be a mother. Mother could just be important in general. She could have some advice for you. If she's on the other side, she's dropping in saying hi. She's helping you. Same with grandma. So you could be a moon sign Pisces as well. We do have April could be important. That is Aries and Taurus. We do have date night. You could be going on date night soon. And this is going to be significant. So make sure you open up heart-to-heart conversations, okay? Again, don't have to jump into bed, but heart-to-heart conversations is important. We have Cancer energy, which is June and July. And then we have Taurus on the board, which is, let's see, April and May. Okay. So we didn't get a second answer. So we're going to do that. Spirit, can you tell me the second answer for Pisces, please? What's the answer to their second question? Make sure you think of your question. Okay. So for your second question, we have Six of Pentacles. The energy involving this question, it says generosity, support, material help, gratitude, and charity. So this is a person who gives and receives. So there's an equal exchange of energy. Okay. This is Taurus energy. And then the answer to your question is yes. Okay. So now we're going to move into the Patreon members name deck. This could be your name, your person's name, your future person, your past person, a nickname, your last name even. Yeah, middle name, yeah. All that kind of stuff. If it's spelled wrong, doesn't mean that it's not your message. If it is pronounced differently, does not mean it's not your name, you know. So if your name doesn't pop out, doesn't mean that this reading's not for you. It just means I possibly don't have your name in the deck. Or somebody else needed the message more than you did, because most of this reading resonated with you. Either this reading or the first reading. So keep that in mind. Again, if you'd like your name added to the deck, you can do so by becoming a Patreon member. Ooh. I do extended readings, bonus readings in that channel. Also, on top of that, you'll get a free mini reading upon joining. Each additional month that you are subscribed to that Patreon, you are able to add another name to my deck. Okay? So keep that in mind. It could be anyone you want. Does not have to be a spouse. Okay? It's not limited. All right. Oh, new beginnings popped out. It's emphasizing new beginnings for you. Okay. Okay. So we have Nick, Amy, Charles, Jack, Julia, Luna, Amelia, Noah, Dorisbe, Angelique, Tyler, Crystal, Hazel, Rachel, Lucas, Paige, Liam, Isabella, Hillary, Rick, Ralphie, Daniel, Sierra, Alejandro, Destiny, Jamie, Cindy, Elijah, Edward, Ashley, Scott, Joseph, Maria, Jason, Serenity, Anna, Olivia, and Jennifer. I was also going to say, this could be like your grandmother, your mother's name, like father's name, whoever could have popped out during these readings. It could be any of their names. So, but this was your love reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my other videos on my channel. There could be a message in there for you. Remember, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, always important for my channel. Sometimes Saturn too. So keep that in mind. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below if this resonated. I would also love to hear like what messages you would like to hear next. If it's like from an ex, if you're single, new people, you know, any of that, current person, any of that you want to comment below, that would be great. Majority rules as always. So yeah, don't forget to turn on the notification bell. That way you are notified when I post another video. And I hope you have a wonderful week, wonderful month, and I hope to read for you again soon. Yeah, and yeah, have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.